tackles, enough blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's complete to Williams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Here we go. Nike Texas.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Darian Porter on the coverage.
Stroud. Oh, that is incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
But it brings up 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Tony.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with an amazing diving catch. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. A diving catch for the score he laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hand. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10, but probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Seahawks First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he will try to run through the entire defense if they meant reaching that marker.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10.
Sixty Bison.
They'll set up a throw. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Stroud to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
All right. Speed left.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
Buggy. Hey, uno. 11.
Stroud looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
21 yards. And a first down.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on the receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Look hot. Buggy.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's complete to McCaffrey. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
All right.
Again, it's Stroud. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another swap. Oh, no. 19 Texas. Hey, south. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
Now Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Lynch. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line.
Result is a first down.
Here we go. 2J. Look the hot. 18. That's it.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. It's a pick up at 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tackle made second and 6.
Looking to throw. Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Stroud out of the gun here. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
After the main field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Oh, look at the juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game and half that might provide a psychological boost. That'll be caught. It's caught. Touchdown, Sam! Cooper Kupp, 53 yards. And the Seahawks get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Extra point and good by Sanders. And they'll cut it to 3 and 10-7.
Seahawks 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. Stroud working out of the gun. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Rig alert! Rig alert!
They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And it is caught for the 2 points. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He'll try again late on here on second down. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Luka 19. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check up.
On the give here, Charbonnet. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 44 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit like daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Oh, ready? Why Tony?
A shotgun snap to Stroud. It's caught at the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. The sack will push him back a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on first and goal.
Second down and goal.
Oh, ready? Under. 18. What's up? Hey, we're go.
Second down and goal. Stroud. And off balance slow there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Nike Texas.
Third and goal, Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kyle Williams from 8 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. I'll tell you, he got away with it there, pops up okay, but got to be careful in the running game.
You certainly do, and these young quarterbacks, these rookies, I remember talking to Carson Wentz his rookie year, and he said, yeah, but when I take...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Zach Charbonnet, 58 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it gives his guys now has a 12-point advantage.
17.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Results in a first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Oh, ready? Hey, stop. Swap. Love a swap.
And Stroud now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Why, Tony? 19. What's up? Hey, uno.
Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. He'll try and do this himself. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Now the point after try for Santos. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Seahawks 29, visitors 24. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go now.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to run.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 96 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's got some space here. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. the contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Again, it's Charbonnet. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And that should just about do it. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so. Bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Charbonnet will get down close to the goal line, but not in. And so he'll be marked down at the 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Charbonnet. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I tell her. This cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars from a landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell 'em my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Bounced it outside, but still a little luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
180!
Play action. Here's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Report!
1st down. Here's Lamar. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. He has it at the 5. They're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Middle.
Working inside the red zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Lamar throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's off to the races. The 40. And the Texans have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's 1st series.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
As I watched practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Sanders all set to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play fake, Jackson. He beams one, deep right side. It connects on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action now with Jackson. Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the Texans' 28-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. I don't find that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you've got to be an artist. You've got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Texans 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
From the gun, Milroe. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. And it's the Texans. With it, 3rd and 2. Connection is made. Iomanno. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Milroe. Broke in by Mayer. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. He's taken down at the 30. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Milroe from the gun. He lays out and grabs it just before the sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down, Texans.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But when it keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
60. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. Hurt. Let's go.
Throwing here. Milroe. That one connects. And he's brought down after a short gain. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go. Complete on the option. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. McCaffrey has the Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Texans 10, Giants 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. comes the final play of our first half.
180. 180. That's it.
Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pass for 60. Pass for 60. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. This is Cox. That's Cook. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Lays out left side and gets it. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Ready?
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Headed out right. It's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Let's go.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Get some space around midfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another.
First down. Here's Lamar. That's Laporta again. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another. Giants.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Lamar throwing again. This one finds Thornton. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants.
On first down, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And goes to the hurry up here. From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Pierce now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground to begin the drive from McCaffrey. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Milroe with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first. Shotgun now for Milroe. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Pat the 60. Pat, hey, smash Broncos. Go, Reed. Go, Petty.
He'll throw it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's 3rd down now.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's back to throw. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a 9-point advantage.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Taking through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated. Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. On the run to the right. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Minnesota.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Nix to throw. The throw there on 2nd down to the incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision.
Oh, they track him down. That ball is out.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh.
Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Give it to him inside. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
18 rattling.
First down throw here from Milroe. Pass it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Milroe from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
It's just a nice little gesture for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Trying for it with Milroe. And he'll score! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. That's gone. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Out of the gun, I'll give to Charbonnet. Has some daylight through the 40. Down the left sideline he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 35 out of that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 35. And the Texans first down.
70, hot 70.
From the gun, Milroe. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
7 Pirates, 7. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air, Milroe. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
79 Broncos.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation will create the big play down the field.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 8-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Now it's Milroe. Flush down out to his left.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They'll work against the blitz. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving to the 10. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
defense, emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18.
Working now from the gun. That's complete to Alec Iomana. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Texans looking at 1st and 10. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Milroe with it on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talked about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Trying for the deep ball. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Broncos put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just 1 play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milroe. On a quick slant, it's Legette. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Throwing here, Milroe. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throwaway, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
6, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Milroe now to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set it. 19, 19, 60 average, 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
One's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Houston.
Milroe from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, brother, hits another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Broncos get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. That throw to the outside.
And he gets in. Touchdown.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. With a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Many man might a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the